So, um, I have spoken about my social anxiety in previous videos, and I thought in this video I would talk about my progress in that area and the way that I'm sort of overcoming social anxiety. It's not easy, but I've definitely made some progress in the last few months, and I thought I would share some of the ways that I have done that. So the first thing that I've done is I have been going out more alone. So usually if I don't have plans with someone else, I'll just stay home. But recently, now that I'm trying to get involved with a few more things, I am just going out by myself, and that has been like going to meetups, like with people that I could potentially be friends with, or even just shows and events and things. Like I've been to poetry things at libraries and at a theatre in town. I think the thing that had stopped me in the past is feeling like I had to do things with others. Like if I was going to bother going out, it should be with someone else. And I guess because I was like in a relationship for a long time, I got so used to doing things with someone else that doing things by myself just didn't feel like fun. But it's actually so much fun. And like the other day I just went to a poetry performance and sat there in the audience by myself and like just people watched, and like it was just really nice being around people but actually not having the pressure to interact with them. So it was a really good experience in that way. And just of course like watching people perform poetry and things is something that aligns with my passions, so it's kind of a win-win. Another thing that I have been doing is trying to put socializing into perspective. So at work I have lots of little interactions all day, and I try not to put too much pressure on each of those, you know, because once it's done, the person's gone, I get on with my day. It's not like these big things that have to stress me out. And even different types of socializing where you're spending a bit more time with people, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a terrible communicator or bad at socializing if it doesn't go well. You have so many opportunities to meet new people and try again and practice your skills as well. Yeah, you shouldn't put so much pressure on each interaction to be perfect. It's just a learning opportunity for next time. Another thing that's been really important for me is coming to terms with my own limits and accepting them. So I'm not meaning that I'm gonna say, oh, I'm bad at socializing, so I'm never gonna socialize. It's more like just knowing that I'm someone that needs a lot more alone time and downtime, and feeling okay with leaving things early or saying no to things if I've had a big week and just need to chill by myself. Yeah, there's no shame in that. And if you have grown up with social anxiety, of course it's going to affect you, and even if you do heal from it, it's always going to be something that will be a part of your life. You're not just magically going to be able to spend all day every day with people, and I think it's important to not do that, actually, to just work up to a level that you can handle and that you're comfortable as well. And I have noticed that the more that I just put myself out there and try these things, try different types of socializing and meeting people, it really does become easier. So, but that doesn't mean that you should just throw yourself into everything all at once, because that could actually cause more stress. And of course the most important thing of all is realizing your own worth. and knowing that you add value to people's lives and that the right people will see your worth and won't expect you to be someone else or, you know, put on a show and be like this big extroverted personality if that's just not who you are. Loving yourself and your own quirks and who you are as a person makes interacting with other people so much easier because you just have yourself to fall back on. You know, I think that's such a big thing for people with social anxiety because we have in the past like isolated ourselves so much. We don't necessarily have big circles of friends to fall back on, and so learning to be that support person for yourself is just, yeah, it's incredible. Just trusting yourself, loving yourself, you know, all those things, yeah, really helps with branching out. And, you know, with what I was saying about like not putting too many expectations onto each interaction, it kind of helps if you can say, okay, well, this person wasn't right for me. We didn't have much in common, but that's okay. Yeah, if you know who you are, you're less likely to try and sway to be what someone else wants you to be as well. And you can just step away and say, like, that was fun, but maybe like I won't see them again, or that sort of thing. Keep trying, because it took me probably 6 months to start to find the groups and the things that I wanted to do that I felt comfortable with, and it's such an awesome feeling, like showing up to different events and recognising people and seeing people, and I'm still not at the stage of really like reaching out and going up to these people that I recognise, but one day I'm sure I will, and just like chat and yeah, just have some nice interactions, some positive social interactions, because the more of those you can have, the less frightening the whole thing will seem. So thanks for watching, and leave any tips you have in the comments.